Hello, everybody. My name is Savannah, and the company that I'm going to be analyzing today is going to be Duolingo. I love Duolingo. I think they're super cool. And sorry for my voice. I have a terrible cold going on right now. So the three videos that I chose to do to analyze, the first one is "This is why kissing is so complicated," which was a YouTube short. The second one is "Life at Duolingo: What It's Like Working Here." That's an employee testimonial. Um, And then the third video I did was learning French with Duolingo helped me face my illness, which was a customer testimonial. Um, so I think that they optimize their YouTube videos really well. Each video has a description, a transcript, and closed captions available, which is super cool. They do have very descriptive video titles, but they are kind of general. They're not very specific. And they have a variety of thumbnails, which I think is kind of cool because like the type and style of thumbnail is specific to like the type of content. So if it's like more serious, it has a more serious thumbnail. More silly stuff is gonna have a more silly thumbnail. Um, they do kind of utilize like an end screen or like a YouTube card. Um, they only utilize them on long form content though. So at the end of like a normally posted YouTube video, there will be like an animation of like the Duolingo bird and like the trademark Duolingo like completion sound at the end, like the last few seconds of a video, but there's not like a typical like end card that I would typically see with like a influencer or like a creator account where it's like this is where like my most recent video is and this is where like my most popular video is or something like that. Yeah, it's just kind of like an animation, and that only plays like on long form content. It doesn't play at the end of like reels or anything, or yeah, anything like that. um they do have a content strategy. They utilize a lot of content. They have a vast variety of content that they post. This includes like animations, interviews with like staff or customers, testimonials. They have very serious or very funny content. A lot of their content that we know of is from like TikTok, that's like the bird being silly, and a lot of that content is transferred over onto YouTube as well. Um, and they also stream sometimes. The only archived live stream that they have up on their YouTube channel is back from 2020 when they live streamed their DuoCon. Um, they do post videos of that. It's just not live streamed anymore, I don't think. They also clip their videos before others do, which I think is a good way to drive engagement back to like their main channel. And they post optimal lengths. Typically, their videos are around like 5 minutes, but they have videos of like their whole DuoCon or like 30-second clips. So they just have a variety of like short form and long form content. And they are very consistent with their posts. Most recently, the most recent videos they have were posted 10, 11, and 12 days ago, which doesn't seem recent, but they're just getting done with their DuoCon. They just wrapped that up, so they're just recovering from that, I think. And I don't have that many recommendations for Duo. I just have two suggestions that they could leverage for the future videos and um, have a little bit more success with YouTube, maybe. The first one is they could make their videos a little bit more precise. They're descriptive, but they're kind of general. So if they use more specific language, it would kind of be more helpful to know what the video is about. And this is more specific to like short form content, which I guess a lot of short form content people aren't looking at the title of a video. And the element of curiosity could also drive more engagement, so that might be why they do that. But that was the first suggestion I have. And the other suggestion I have would be to make thumbnails more cohesive. I mentioned earlier that they have like a specific style for like more serious or more silly content, which I do think is a good idea, but having like maybe one element or like one thing that's consistent across all of the thumbnails, I think could be beneficial. Um, but those are the only two critiques that I have. Duo is very socially literate. They have good social media presence, and they focus a lot of resources on being good marketers on social media and posting viral content. But yeah, that's all I have for you today. Thank you for watching my analysis of Duolingo's YouTube channel.